Welcome back to Dragon Gaiden. This episode may be a bit weird in terms of the editing because I'm going to record for about 30-40 minutes, then I'm going to end the recording and start recording again later. Why? Well, because I'm currently cooking some dinner. But I wanted to do something while I was cooking, so I figured I would get some of these requests done. Also, we're going to go and do some more Pocket Circuit. Like I said with the, like I said in the previous video, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be doing in terms of Pocket Circuit and that lot on video. Simply because it's a massive grind, and I'm probably going to end up using a guide, just so that I can get through it a little bit quicker. Otherwise, it's going to take me a very, very, very long time. Hey, Joryu. Does the name Masamura mean anything, ring a bell? Masamura? No, not familiar. Well, he's one of Sontenbori's long-time jack of all trades. Could say he's my senior in a way. Big cities have plenty of sleuths and odd jobs men. He must have a good rep if he's on your radar. Absolutely. Anyhow, he asked me to take on a job. A jack of all trades hiring another jack of all trades? Yeah, Masamura handles everything himself, but everyone needs a helping hand eventually. Several decades riding solo. Must really know his stuff. Uh-huh. Heard he's been on his own since he was a kid. Was raised in an orphanage. Orphanage? Yep. Man, what was it called? Oh yeah, I think it was called Sunflower. Isn't that the one that Kiri grew up in? Sunflower? Huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Someplace over in Kanto. No way. Does she mean the place I grew up? Alright, oh yeah, because he owns the Morning Glory. Funny name, by the way, when you know what Morning Glory means over in the West. And then he was brought up in Sunflower. I always got those two confused when I was first getting into the series, because I was like, wait, is that just a different name for Morning Glory, or is it a different one? So it wasn't clicking, and then eventually it did click. Anyhow, he's looking for someone to do some physical labor. Wants someone to rent me off for a bit. Wants to rent them off for a bit. Rent them off me for a bit. I can't read. Sure, I'll go. Really? Surprised you're so gung-ho about it. This Masamura guy has piqued my interest. Where do I find him? You know the WoW Jackson and West Shofukucho? He said he'd brief you now. Got it. So now that I've found most of the gold plates and that lot that were scattered around, unless they spawn randomly, I haven't seen them in a while, I think the main way for me to get money now is going to be to hit up the arena. Ow. And to do Akame requests. Because I think this one pays like 400 grand. Which is quite a good boost. I can only imagine they're going to get paying more and more as we get into the harder and harder ones. Are you Masamura-kun? San? Really, Brain? Akame sent me to help you. Yeah, you're just what I'd expect from the city's renowned Akame. You found me the exact type I was after. Here, take a seat. I'm Masamura, as you already know. Call me Joryu. Nice to meet you, Joryu-san. Maybe you've heard, I'm an old hand in the business of odd jobs. Use my expertise in immeasurable scenarios. Most recently, I've been consulting the director of an orphanage. An orphanage, huh? Yeah, and these days, places like that can hardly stay afloat. The worries are truly endless. Heard you were raised in an orphanage. That's right. Lived in a place called Sunflower till about middle school, out in Kanto. How come? Curiosity. Masamura's name and face are both unfamiliar to me. Given his age, maybe he was at Sunflower before I was old enough to remember. He could also be lying now. Can't see no why he would. That place sure brings me back. The man who managed Sunflower was called Kazuma. I always looked up to the guy. Kazuma? If he knows Kazuma-san, then he's not lying. We really were raised at Sunflower together. To be honest with you, not every job I take actually pays off. But if it means I can pass on just a little bit of what that great man taught me, then I can't help but take on the job. Or maybe that's just my ego talking. Hey, I can relate to that. Really? Thanks. Almost feels like this isn't our first meeting. You never know. Anyway, why not give me the rundown of the job? Oh, right. Now, Joru-kun, I don't mean to shock you, but I may want you to be in the orphanage new director. What? Sorry to spring this up on you so suddenly. The place is called, Sigent? Or Signet? I'm not sure how to say that word. Its director is getting on a few years and doesn't have a family. He's trying to find a successor ASAP. Fine, I get that, but why me? Well, recently they've been getting government assistance, but honestly, it's run by volunteers. I've vetted all sorts of folks in this day and age. It's hard to find someone who can take on that kind of responsibility. To be candid, I even threw my own hat into the ring. But our orphanage in the hands of an odd jobs man? I think that's another typo. In the hands of an odd jobs man. The director wasn't convinced. I suppose my occupation's got a shady reputation. Maybe, but I'm in the same boat. I can't help you, sorry.
Yeah?
Hey, don't make up your mind just yet. Sure, if the director doesn't like you, that's it. Even so, But if he does happen to like you, I ask that you reconsider. Come on, it's not that serious. You'd basically be a figurehead. A director in name only. I'd manage all the minute, like, finances and overall operations. Your only job would be to show up once in a while when you got time. Still, why go through this trouble? Well, I could decide it's not my problem, and I guess that would be the end of it. But I've got a personal stake in this place. I can't brush it off like it's none of my business. Seems like you're a genuine bleeding heart. Deep down. Got me there. Anyway, my priority is to appoint the next director and help them get back on its feet. Otherwise, those kids will be out on the street. I can't let that happen. You got noble intentions, but I don't have a legitimate name to offer you. Technically, no ways around that. Assuming you're willing to be on board. Sure, it may be a little unorthodox, but I picked up some tricks of the trade along the way and will have it squared up on paper. Alright. I was raised in an orphanage. I can relate to wanting to make a difference. How interesting. Thank you, Joru-kun. Hey, so where does the physical labor part factor in? Oh, yeah, about that. I promised to hand over some supplies to the orphanage today. The director's coming out to Sontenbori, so he arranged to meet up at Ashitaba Park. Can I ask you to carry him? Can I trouble you to carry him for me? That's it? Of course. Didn't you grow up in an orphanage or working with kids around? It's all about selling them. True enough. Oh, Masamura-san. Hello, Takumi. See you showed up as well. You bet I did. Wouldn't miss a chance out here to see you. Masamura-san. You can see me anytime. Brought you a present today. There's some clothes and candy inside. Wow, thanks a ton. Thank you for your continued generosity.
Yeah?
Oh, come on, it's barely anything. All of it was practically free at the bazaar. You're only the one that was kind enough to come all the way to Sontenbori. Nonsense. We can't have you making the trek every time. Oh, and who's this?
Oh.
This is Joru-kun. I wanted to introduce you to. Nice to meet you. I'm Joru. Hello there.
Oh.
On that note, director, how would you feel about passing on your title to Joru-kun? What? Why do you say that? No way! You can't just make some rando who appeared out of nowhere the director. Takumi, listen. The director's getting old. Joru-kun's still in his prime, and he shows plenty of promise. I know it's sudden, but if you could just get along eventually, wouldn't be enough? That's all it takes. You should just be the director. Well, it seems the director's not too keen on that idea. How come, director? Mashimura-san's always been good to us. I have my reasons. Ain't it your stubbornness that landed them into the mess in the first place? Takumi, that's going too far. It's true now. Master Morrison, do you mind if I head home and think it over? Of course not. In that case, let us say goodbye for now. Thank you very much again for these supplies. That kid's name is Takumi, right? Sounds like he really wanted to take over as director. Well, he was in middle school when we first met. We'd see each other when I visited the kids. I guess he got attached to me. I'm happy he feels that way, but the director himself isn't on board. Exactly. Plus, I've recently started my own company. It's fair to say that I might not be able to devote enough attention to the role. Something unrelated to your freelance work? Right. At the office handling various tasks related to real estate. It's still small now, and Takumi's actually planning to start there too. Oh yeah? Takumi, well, you'll find he's pretty closed off around others. Apparently that's why he couldn't stay with the lost company that hired him. Ended up back at Signet. Plus, it isn't easy to find new employment, and society's pretty tough on folks who end up institutionalized. So you decided to take him on board. You seem like the type of guy the director could trust. Do me a favor and tell him that, Joruka. Anyway, that's all for today. Could I trouble you to help me out again sometime? Sure. Not only does he donate supplies to kids and pay them visits, he even helps them find jobs. He mentioned he'd always look up to Kazuma-san. Real inspirational, like Kazuma. Akame, what's up? Hey Joro, are you doing that job? Yeah. Is Masamura-san with you? He already left. I'm alone. I see, good timing. What were your thoughts on him, Joro? My thoughts? I think he's a solid guy. It seems like he's desperately trying to support a place called the Signet Orphanage. Aspiration ain't born of good intentions. The guy's currently scheming to seize the facility. What do you mean? Well, I just got this weird feeling. Figured maybe work's got me paranoid, but I couldn't help doing a lot of digging on Matsumura-san. Sure enough, I found out about his dark side. The true Matsumura is a loan shark that specializes in refinancing. He approaches folks with loads of debt, sweet talks them with promises to go on the way, and then seizes their assets, land, buildings, everything. Like I said, a loan shark. Hold on. Matsumura said he wants to become the director. He said he'd work to support me. Interesting. Sounds like he wants to put you in the spotlight while he works out to liquidate things behind your back. Can't be. That place is trouble. Guarantee he's after it. Letting him prey on him would be damn tragedy. Once he's done bleeding on the assets, they won't have a single hair left to pick their teeth. And you're sure about this? Think I'd be sane on this if I weren't? I want you to hear it for yourself now. There's a homeless guy under Bishamon Bridge, one of his victims. Go and hear him what he has to say. On it. Masamura said he looked up to Kazuma-san. Was that all a lie? Whatever the truth is, I've got to get to the bottom of this. Spicy. Oh yeah, also, I'm not streaming today. I decided if it's only going to be a short stream because I'm recording before I eat some dinner, there's no point in starting the stream. I'm going to stream later now, the next recording. Nobody really watches the streams anyway, so I'm not too fussed about staying too consistent. Because I had a schedule, I kept pretty close to the schedule, and still, I'm just not attracting viewers. I mean, I should really advertise myself more, maybe on a Yakuza subreddit, maybe something like that, but I'm really not sure how to go about that. So, it's no wonder that my channel isn't taking off because I'm not advertising. You know, there's so many people out there doing videos, and of course, I'm not advertising, no one's going to be able to find me. Yeah, I should probably start advertising this series and channel more, I'm just not sure how to go about it. Oh my god, it's Matt. I know no one's gonna get that reference. Matophobia. Because he's got the hair. What do you want? You happen to know a guy named Masamura? Masamura? Effing Masamura? So, you do know him. That bastard's the whole reason I landed in this mess. Spun me some fairy tale about how I would cancel all my debts in the mail for everything I had. Can you tell me more? Just thinking about it boils my blood. Worm just went into my life when I was at my wit's end after our orphanage has fallen into debt. Your orphanage? Let me handle it, he said. Promised I could sell it for a bundle. But that slimeball planned to rip off our land from the start. Masamura's the devil in disguise. And you were left homeless. Ain't me you got to worry about. Story ain't over yet.
Nani?
What do you mean? Masamura hired the kids who had nowhere to go at his company. Said he'd look after him. Really made it seem like he was trying to help him out. But now I hear he won't even let him leave the office. He works him like a cart horse. Seriously? My precious kids. Worse yet, they say he's got close ties to the Yakuza. My luck ran out when he set his sights on me. It's too late for me. I'm to blame for him letting him manipulate me with his forked tongue. But hey, buddy. Don't know who you are, but if it's in your power, all I can ask is that you save those kids. I will. And you should reach out to Akame. Better than staying out here like this. Ask the other homeless around here. They'll tell you where to go. Explain what happened, and they won't ignore you. Akame. Yeah, I've heard of her. Thanks, buddy. How'd it go, Joe? Heard the guy's story. Said he used to run an orphanage till Masamura robbed him of everything he owned. I see. Apparently he's also fond of approaching older people without families so he can make off with their assets. I've gotten sloppy. All this wickedness going on behind my back. Why didn't this come to light earlier? Folks who use loan sharks are guilty of wanting to make a lot of profit too. Bet he's using that as leverage to make his victims feel like they owe him. Not to mention, people who won't tattle on you make for excellent pawns. Sounds like Masamura's company employs kids from the orphanage he destroyed. There's a boy named Takumi who lives at Signen who really idolizes him. I bet the other kids feeling the same. You mean... Yeah. That's probably why Masamura targets orphanages, as a convenient source of workers. Akame? I need you to tell me where to find Masamura's office. Give me a minute. Here we go. It's an office called Masamura Industries. It's in Nishikubo Sunrise Building in South Shofochu. Seems to be connected to real estate. Maybe he's using it to manage one of the properties he seized. Properties, not profit-fees. Some masterminder. You heading over right now? Do me a solid and smash him into orbit. Deal. You can say in the job... You did say in the job code for physical labor. You know, one day, I will get good at reading text. One day. But not today. This must be Masamura's office. Got it, rookie? The only answers I want to hear from you are yes, sir, understood. And before long, you'll be one of us. But until then, we're gonna learn you real good. I mean, teach you real good, right?
Nani?
Hey, lay off Takumi. Yeah, the fuck? You can't just come barging in here. Tell me something. Is roughing up your employees just business as usual around here? Yeah, you got a problem? Getting the shit kicked out of you is the fastest way to learn. Play by our rules? We play by our own rules. There we go, I read it right in that time. You ain't one of us, asshole, so butt out. Oh my god. I would say this poor guy, but he deserves everything he's getting. Oh my god. I love this. I love these new mechanics that they've added. They're so good.
Boy.
You alright? Hey, yeah. You're that guy that was with Masamura-san before. Jory-san, right? I'm guessing he hired you. What happened here? It was my fault. I keep making dumb mistakes and giving him shitty answers. That's not something that warrants violence. Just please don't tell Masamura. I don't want to cause him any more trouble. Why are you so loyal to him? Because he's been good to me. I ain't got no parents, but he treats me like a son. Of course I'd look up to him. Looks like my predictions were right. Masamura wins over orphans just to use them like pawns. Takumi, can you tell me where Masamura is? What are you gonna do? I won't cause any trouble for you. Masamura sounds like a father to me. If you're planning to hurt him, you'll have to get through me first. Back when I was 20 or so, I wouldn't have hesitated to give my life for Kazuma-san. But someone once told me that sort of thing was just brainwashing. I see. How about you stay here and rest a bit, or head to the hospital, alright? Sure-san. Can't believe I can't believe that type of heinous shit was going down in Osaka, really, in Osaka, right underneath my nose. This is all my fault. You don't need to shoulder so much blame. More importantly, though, do you know where Masamura is? He wasn't at his office. Wait a sec. Got it. Looks like he's at Itaba Park. Itaba. Hi, fellas. Okay.
Yeah.
Joruken has an honest determination to find, why? Joru has an honest determination it's hard to find nowadays. Sure, and the kids will be hesitant at first, but soon they'll grow to love him as director.
Oh.
And with him in the role, would be able to stand against his financial pressures. He'll need support, of course, but that's where my expertise comes in. Nothing to worry about. Joruken and I can get us back on its feet. What do you think? Any downside to my proposal? I guess not. Exactly, right? In that case, wait.
Oh.
Hello, Joruken. I was just about to contact you. About what? The director's finally come to his decision. He wants you to take over Signet. Signet.
Oh.
This is your first time running an institution, right? I understand any concerns, but please, just relax. I'll take care of the tough stuff like operations and finances. Makes it easier to snatch the deeds in the lands and buildings, right? Huh? Watch this now?
Yeah.
Joruken, what are you talking about all of a sudden? You know that's not true. All I know is that your speciality. All I know is that's your speciality, Mr. Loan Shark. Loan Shark? Akame's tip-off led me to one of your victims, another orphanage director apparently. You offered to help him settle his debts, then took everything he owned, leaving him desolate. He still hates your guts. What are you saying? No, you're completely mistaken. It's true that I also work as a debt adjuster, but that's just the type of work that's tends to be rocky in practice. Of course I didn't even get good for that man, but he still ended up losing his property. I just can't believe you would blame me for everything. For argument's sake, let's just say I accept your excuse. But, what about Takumi? Takumi? I stopped by your office. They were beating on Takumi when I got there. Takumi? Why would that be? The kid even believed it was his fault. Was worried he'd caused you trouble.
Oh.
Well, that must be it. He must have made some sort of mistake. It's no wonder why you only hire kids from institutions.
Boy.
Time to fess up, Masamura. You approached them because, as a loan shark, you had your eye on the buildings and land. Plus, you wanted to acquire more pawns. Pawns? What do you mean? Nice detective work, Shoryuken.
Oh.
Guess the cat's out in the bag. Children know nothing of the world. Put on a good show for them and it's not long till they're wrapped up around your finger.
Oh.
If I make use of clueless pawns, I can extend my reach and collect even more. What do you think? Pretty clever, right? What are you? So? Was your backstory growing up as Sunflower pure bullshit too? That part was true. In fact, the original inspiration for this plan.
Nani?
What? Don't you remember what I said? About that Kazuma guy who ran Sunflower? He was actually a Yakuza. And a very clever man. As for the founder of an orphanage, he played on people's sympathies, but from the shadows he created an army of obedient puppets who were willing to die for him. If I'd remained at Sunflower, the same thing would have happened to me. I ran as soon as I wised up. Is this what you mean by following in Kazuma's footsteps? Don't you get it? Everything he did, everything I've done. What's the difference? Taking advantage of the weak, creating an army of willing slaves? He was a great teacher. You bastard. I understand why you're so upset, but that's enough chit-chat. If you're gonna blame someone, Joryu, then blame yourself for meddling. If you hadn't stuck your nose into my business, you wouldn't have to die. Alright. Oh, you can juggle people with that. Oh, that's sick. I really need to get that ability that allows me to swap styles on a heavy attack, because that shit was so useful in Judgment. Shit. Joker, I apologize. Look, man, I'm sorry. So, come on. Won't you forgive me? Don't try and worm your way out of this. You gotta listen. I didn't do this because I wanted to. I'm a victim too. My parents. Kazuma murdered them.
Yeah?
I was so clueless. But one day, I stumbled upon the truth and I pressed Kazuma for answers. Told him he was a hypocrite. He said nothing. So I escaped the orphanage. But I never stopped hating him. To be raised by the man that murdered my real parents? Who can accept that? I'm not the villain here. It's all Kazuma's fault. I'm sure Kazuma knew better than anyone what a hypocrite he was. But there was nothing false or hypocritical about the love he poured into those kids. And that is something I know better than anyone. Even you must have felt his sincerity. If you're not clueless, then you should watch what you say about Shintaro Kazuma. Anyway, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm on it. By the way, on the topic of Masamuro's employees, Jaro-san, can I ask you some? Can I ask you to welcome them at saying that those children need some peace of mind? If anything, what do we have? If anything, we do have plenty of empty rooms. Director, thank you. It's really us who should be thanking you. I overheard his proposal. I actually think it's a great idea. And they've still got a whole heap of problems, but it'll help them as much as I can. But I'll help them out as much as I can. Thanks, I'm counting on that. See ya. I guess no matter whose footsteps you choose to follow, the journey is what you make of it. If Kazuma-san could see me now, I wonder what he would say. Proud of you. Oh, hi fellas. Oh, there's a lot of you. So hold B, tap B, there you go. So that's how you drag them towards you. I figured that out now. Hold B to wrap them around, press B again to drag them towards you, and then you can juggle them. Okay, let's go and get one more request. I don't think we'll have time to do another one, because that took 40 minutes. I mean, of course, it wouldn't take you as long if you're playing this normally, unlike me, because I'm, you know, I'm streaming. So I'm having to read out dialogue. I'm having to kind of take it a lot slower, because, you know, you read a lot faster in your head than you read, when you're typing, so. Ghost of Sonten, I mean, these pay 500k, so. I should probably do one of these. But I think we'll get the Red Peacocks out of the way. It pays less, but we should just get that one out of the way, because it should just be a boss fight. Red Peacock's Rumble. Those Red Peacocks you took down before, seems like no one ever word of you. Actually, it's more like settle things once and for all. I imagine they're gonna try and take you all on at once. All at once? Not even one-on-one, huh? They should grow a pair first. They're waiting for your Shofukucho. Shofukucho. What are you gonna do? I'll go. No use dragging this out. I'm gonna get this over with. I figured you would, Jory. Yeah, genuine article. They'll likely have a bunch of guys in there, so watch yourself. Yeah. Alright, and that's what we'll do when we get back. I'm gonna go stop my food from burning, because it's been 40 minutes, so it should be getting close to being ready. And I'll be back in like a couple of seconds for you, but maybe like an hour for me. So, yeah, I can't wait to play more of this game. I'm really, really loving it. Alright, see you shortly. And we are back. I should go live, actually. There we go. We're back recording some more Like a Dragon Gaiden. It's been a couple of hours. Ended up doing shit. Anyway, we need to go and stop the Red Peacocks. So let's go confront them. Where are they again? Oh, they're right there. Perfect. Well, if it ain't a little piece of shit coward, figured you'd be too busy shitting yourself to show. Looking to settle things good for goodness time. I beat you one-on-one already. I thought we did settle things. Shut the hell up. Like I could accept that shit. The Red Peacocks are gonna be the #1 crew in Sontenbori. No way in hell we're gonna back down now. We'll make an example out of you and rise to the top together. And after I defeat, and if I defeat you, are you going to swear you're going to put an end to it all? I wish I didn't stutter so much. Sore. If you win. Come on, let's snap this old man in half. There's actually a lot of them, isn't there? Well, I love that you can use that evade as a weapon as well. It's so sick. I just need to learn how to utilize it more. Oh, this guy is called Nagamo. Look at that. Oh, well, look at you. Mind, I'm juggling here. Stop blocking, you bastard. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was sick. I should probably heal. Okay, let's heal real quickly. I should be utilizing my other things more, shouldn't I? Let's just... Oh, that didn't go well I was planning. Oh, and that can hurt me. Okay, good to know. Uh-oh, mistimed it. Damn it, I pressed A, I swear at the right time, but I must have been slightly off. This guy is especially frustrating to counter. Damn it, I just can't time it right. You ever gonna stop? I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. This guy is frustrating. This guy is really frustrating. Just he endlessly fucking strikes. Like, you get locked into massive combos. Like, you can't do anything about it, you just gotta wait it out. There we go. Oh, nice way to end it. I'm just annoyed I couldn't counter his fucking special attack. You're unreal. We have such a huge damn advantage. Someone who isn't even prepared to take me out one-on-one could never beat me. Now, keep your promise and give up your ways. Did I say Gib? I might have said Gib. Fine, god damn it. So long.
Oi.
Oi, wait. What? I want to become strong like you. Would you teach me? What? Teach you? What are you talking about? I don't take on disciples. Please. It'll be motivation I need to better myself. Have it your way. Alright. Thank you. I won't let you down. Leader of Red Peacocks and Sontenbori. He fights in a bare knuckle fighting style. He's a dangerous man who becomes ferocious the moment he gets his hands on a weapon. But he's good at aggressive fighting and boldly confronts his enemies. Oh, it seems like the Red Peacocks have really fallen. Yeah, it just means it's our chance to expand. That's right. Soon, Sontenbori will belong to us. And the plot thickens. Also, you may notice that my voices are very limited. I've got like 3 or 4 voices. And that is because I am not a voice actor. And I never claimed to be one. So, yeah. Also, I kind of do voices as a way to not only force myself to get better at doing voices, or become more comfortable doing voices, because I play D&D. It's also because I watch this guy called Ray. And if you're playing these games, the Yakuza series, you might have heard of Ray. He's pretty big in the Ryugagotoku community, I think. He's very popular. So, the way that he does sub-stories is he just reads them out like normal, just a normal voice. And I want to kind of differentiate myself from him. You know? Do something a bit different. That way it's not like you're just watching a Ray 2.0. Well, like a less funny and charismatic Ray. You know what I mean? So, I kind of do my own thing. So I'm not just like a worse version. I mean, because that's essentially what I am, isn't it? I'm just a worse version of Ray. I should stop putting myself down. Okay, we'll do Ghosts of Sontenbori. Hey, Jory. So you've heard of the Go Ryu clan, right? Of course you have. You faced one of them in the final match of the castle. Second Patriarch Ryuji Golda. Or his double, at least. Sure. Why do you ask? So, the real Ryuji Golda was supposedly this famous charismatic Yakuza from a decade ago. Back then, he tried to make a move on Tokyo's Kamurocho, and he met his end. However, loads of people think he didn't actually die, even all these years later. And recently, rumors have been floating around sightings of Ryuji Golda himself back in Sontenbori. Of Ryuji? My phone's going off. What a load of crap. Every dead celebrity's got those rumors about him. It's not what he said, but it's what I said. I agree with you, but it's like they say, where's the smoke, right? You think the rumors are true? That's what I want you to find out for me. You see, if a guy as magnetic as he has really turned up again, it will put the balance of Sontenbori at risk. In that case, I might have to make a move of my own, you know? I see what you mean. Alright, I'll look into it. You will? Wow, you're so quick to volunteer, I didn't expect that. Just happened to be in the mood. So, what now? Where do I start? I've gathered a handful of credible witness reports, see if you want to go and suss them out. Fair enough. Let's hear them. Right, first off, a guy ran into a little kid who extorted him 30 years ago and the same thing happened again. What are you saying? Just listen, alright? This guy says that 30 years back he was started by an elementary school kid wearing a backpack. That kid was super tall, he says, like 180 centimeters. That is tall. And that kid, apparently, was Ryuji Goda. Even young Ryuji was known to put adults to shame with his height, you know. You see. Anyhow, 30 years goes by and this guy crosses paths with him again and the same story unfolds. Ryuji would never extort anyone. It was 30 years ago, right? So why is he so sure it's the same person? According to the victim, the man had blonde hair and a scar on his mouth. Blonde hair and a scar. Mouth scar. Well, the features match. On top of that, he said the man straight up called himself Ryuji Goda. What? Curious, don't you think? Sure it's. Any leads on this guy? The victim's saying that they crossed paths on the East Sontenbori Street. How did I fuck up Sontenbori? And the criminal returns to the crime scene, huh? Alright, I'll check it out. So, I noticed when I was like having a little watch of Ray playing this the other day, that he really uses the taxis a lot. And I'm realizing I never use the taxis, I just run everywhere. I mean, my reason for doing that is more street fights, which means more XP, more money. But also because I like to look for items, I like to run into sub-stories. And I feel like if you take the taxi, then you usually miss stuff like that. But I do kind of get it as well, like, you don't just want to have like 2 minutes of you running to a location when you can just hop in a taxi, run around a corner and you're where you need to be. But it's just not a habit I've gotten into. Because the other thing to remember is, like, I played all these games off stream on my own, so I never had that pressure to keep high energy up and whatnot. Never had that. Oh wow, I did not know that would happen. That's sick. Sorry, I got distracted. So that's not like a habit I had to get into, you know, to be entertaining while playing these games. Because I have streamed these a couple of times. Like, I did a couple of streams on Yakuza 0 back in the day. Back, like, either right before or right as COVID was starting. I can't remember quite when I got into this series. I know I got into Yakuza 0 when it came to Game Pass. That might have been around the start or during COVID. I'm not really sure. But I did do a couple of streams on this. But, it was never something that I decided to do a full series on. I think it was here, the place where that Ryuji-looking guy showed up. Yo, Pops. Nope, not blonde. Thought you were him for a second. Looking for someone? Huh? No one's talking to you, old man. You're after a guy with blonde, slick back hair, aren't you? Whoa, how'd you guess? If you know something, spit it out. Just a rumor I heard. Why are you being all shady? Look, if you know something, how about I pound it out of you? Okay. Well, now you've done it. Never mind, I can't crack your block apparently. Okay, no, you did do it. It's confirmed now. The targeting is a little weird in this. Like, it's not working sometimes. Damn, who is this dude? You're looking for Ryuji Goda, aren't you? What if I am? Why are you after him? Because this here is our turf. We've been hearing this Ryuji Goda punk's been stepping around here like he owns the place. So we came to put an end to it. A turf war between kids? Seems like they don't know who Ryuji is. Get out of here and try not to stir up any, and try to stir up less trouble from now on. Kids? Dude, this guy's like 40. Ryuji Goda, is it? Looking for me, were you? I don't know how to voice Goda. It can't be. Oh, nope. Not even close. What do you mean? I'm Ryuji Goda. The guy you're looking for. It's me. Good to meet you. Yeah. Looks like it's a waste of time. See you. What's this? Seems like Mr. Big Shot over here is underestimating me. When I'm done with you, you'll be pissing your pants when you hear my name. I wanted to give him like a Boston accent, but I can't do a Boston accent. I can't do any accents, really. Oh, what you doing? It's about like my limitations. Uh-oh. Oh, well that was easy. I wish the other guy was as easy as that. You're done. Oh. Why are you impersonating Ryuji? Well, the name of Ryuji is sort of legendary in this town. It's a great way to get some notoriety. I see. Seems like his boots are too big for you now. Yeah, but that ain't the only reason I call myself Goda. What's that? See ya. Only quick when he's running away. Turns out the guy couldn't be less like Ryuji. It's Joru. The Goda case was a bust. Turns out it was just some folk taking advantage of Ryuji's clout. Ah well, so it goes, right? Well, while you've been out and about, I tracked down the new rumor. Let me hear it. It's about an extortion scam. A honeypot, as the kids call it these days, been popping up all around town lately. The victim gets invited somewhere by a sexy, I can't even say the word sexy, by a sexy lady he calls and, but I'm gonna restart. The victim gets invited somewhere by a sexy lady, but once they arrive, and they find a scary guy waiting for them, the guy calls himself Ryuji Goda. Ryuji? Running an extortion scam? The guy's blonde, of course, and they say he's got a long coat and a Japanese sword, too. Sounds like Mr. Goda's as famous as he is for those flashy blonde, from that flashy blonde do of his. Right, I'll give this one a look, too. I know I'm the one asking and all, but you're being surprisingly proactive about this, aren't you? Oh, ain't you? Don't want a normal. So, how do I find this guy? His lady friend's been showing up at South Shofukucho, so try making contact there. Will do. Hey, Fiolina. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Ignore my bad voice acting. It will improve in about 15 years, but until then, just deal with it. Alright, let's just fling you, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot, it does that. It does that now. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. I wonder how long it's gonna take me doing voices before my voice just completely dies. I only do about 4 hours of video recordings a day, so I think 4 hours is like the amount of times you're meant to do voices or vocals for per day before it's like, okay, you're gonna start fucking up your voice if you do it for much longer. This is where Akame said the extortion scam is happening. Excuse me there, handsome. Well, that was fast. Sorry, what? Anyway, what you up to? If you're not too busy, how about the two of us have a little fun together? What do you mean by fun? Come on, you're really gonna make a lady say it out loud now? I just broke up with my boyfriend and I'm feeling all pent up, you know? Pent up, you say? Uh-huh. Just, like, super pent up, you know? I get it. Sure, I'm in. You like girls are real quick to get in the mood, huh? Anyway, let's go. Well, time to see what comes of this. Also, that song that plays there, like the flirty music, like the romance music. I use that in my D&D campaign. Like, whenever people are like, like making jokes about flirting, I typically pop that on. You cool if I shower first, big guy? Go for it. Okay, I'll be right back. No, you won't. And here's where our climactic extortionist twist would come in. Imagine if it didn't, and she was being legit. Oh, so you're the one who's trying to steal Ryuji Goda's girl. Wait, it couldn't be. Nope, not a chance. Looks more like Michael Jones than fucking Goda. You realize what you've done, you bastard? Paying for this, you'll be paying for this for your blood. Darling, oh, this man took me against my will. Ah, no, Nako, that goes without saying. No way a pure heart devoted girl like you would come to filthy indecent places like this again, Accord. Accord. Now you can stop by handing over your wallet and phone, got it? Why are you dressed like that? Say what? And why are you calling yourself Ryuji Goda? Explain that one to me too. Who does this guy think he is? Ass clown! Those will be your final words. An ass clown? Interesting. I think the only clown you'll find in here is you. Oh, that's sick. I didn't think that glass would actually break. God, juggling is fun. Who is this monster? I'm not going eek. Oh wait, I just did. Looks like your devoted girl's a bit of a monster herself.
Look.
Now, I'll ask you again. Why you pretend to be Ryuji Goda? Well, Joe here. Any update on this Ryuji rumor, Joe? Another dead end. Was just about to ask this guy why he's been impersonating him. That right? Well, I just hit the jackpot over here. I've located the Go-Ryu clan's hideout. The Go-Ryu clan's what? Now's my chance! Am I gonna have to fight a clan that's full of just Ryuji impersonators? That'd be hilarious. Sorry, what were you? Where were we? The Go-Ryu clan's hideout, right? I thought they disbanded long ago. More accurately, it's the hideout of Go-Ryu remnants who are plotting the clan's revival. You sure it's really them? This ain't a rumor, it's information. You think they've got something to do with one of these fake Ryujis? You'll never know if you don't ask. True enough. So where is it? Himuro number 3 building, 4th floor. It's right by the park. There's a chance things might get ugly. That gonna be an issue? I'll leave that up to you. You ain't the type to fill blood for nothing, right? I try not to. Later then. The Himuro number 3 building. Right by Ashita Park. Resurrecting the Go-Ryu clan. But why? I have to find out. You know, my voice was not meant to go down here. You can even hear it cracking. I'm having to really force my voice to go this low. Because normally I'm talking like more up here. Which you may have noticed from me like going up here, going down here. It's like, it's all over the place. And that's just because I'm trying to get used to speaking down here more. So I can keep the Kiryu voice more consistent. Because it's not that good of a voice, in all honesty. All I'm doing is lowering my voice. I'm not really going for the stoicness of Kiryu. But, you know, again, not a voice actor. So maybe I could put in a bit more effort to sound a bit more stoic, but, you know. Also, I know that with Kuroda, he doesn't just speak down here. It's more just low, but he's got a bit of a higher pitch as well at the same time. But the issue is that my throat just doesn't do that naturally, because Kuroda's Kiryu voice is just his normal voice. It just sounds not good by default. Well, I'm having to put it on. Because if I speak in my normal speaking voice, I don't sound a thing like Kiryu. This is the Goryu clan remnants that we're supposedly gathering. Headed. I keep nearly going to call it the Ryuga Gotoku. I'm so used to being Ryuga, not Goryu. Huh? Who? Yeah, you're not. What you staring at? You and the guys saying you'll revive the Goryu clan? You think you're hot shit, dickhead? I'm a little gutted that they aren't all just like Ryuji copycats. Last chance. Are you and the guys saying you'll revive the Goryu clan? Can I help you with something? Who are you? You barge into a man's office and you don't have the decency to greet him. I'm the Goryu clan's third patriarch. Can't say I recognize you. I had some dealings with you guys back when the second patriarch was still around.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I took my pledge at the end of that era. It's no surprise you wouldn't know me. You'll have to excuse me, but who are you exactly? You've heard of Akame, right? She sent me. Ah, Akame, you say. I'd heard she was well informed, but to her to have sniffed out our location, I suppose it must be true. Yeah, so it has truth on cut. Better watch what you say. How scary. You know, I've been thinking we ought to pay her a visit and say hello. After all, we're new in town. Did our only higher ups know about you guys? Not yet. But I plan to drop in and on the scene with a few gifts in hand. Even they won't say no to us then. After the death of the second patriarch, Goda and Kamurocho, the Goryu clan was dismantled for a time. They staged a coup against the main branch, after all. However, those of us who remain still aspire to reign supreme. We've never forgotten about the second patriarch's ambition.
Yeah.
Scattered though we were, we patiently bided our time for more than a decade. Until, at last, the day had come to mobilize the Goryu clan once more. Word's going around town that Goda's still alive. Not to mention there have been multiple people impersonating him. Not impersonating him. You guys have something to do with that? Ha, indeed. It's all according to plan. Upon our return to the city, the name of Ryuji Goda would serve us as a monstrous weapon. However, as the second patriarch is no more, I decided it would be as effective to install his illusion here instead. So you scattered those imposters all around town. Correct. And the name of Ryuji Goda echoes across the city. In that chaos, the third generation, the Goryu clan, the ones all behind it, will ascend to the Sontenbori's throne once again. Not a bad plan if I do say so myself. You see, it's all clear to me now. Clear that you aren't fit to bear the crest of the Goryu family. Go ahead, restore the clan if you want. That's got nothing to do with me. But using a dead man's image as your mascot without a sliver of understanding or respect for what he stood for? I won't allow that. You won't allow it? And just who were you to him? I don't need to explain that to you. Very well. I've had enough of this conversation. But there's one last matter we ought to clear up. I think I mentioned it already. Making a little visit to Akame. It would be in the height of the indiscretion for me not to bring her a gift. Your freshly severed head should do quite nicely in that regard. It serves as a message. This is what happens when you go against the Goryu clan. It's all yours if you can take it. Yeah. And besides, something like that wouldn't faze her. You never know if you don't try, right? Alright, boys. Get him! I tried to put a bit more emotion in that time. Bit of a mixed bag, but hey, that's what happens when you experiment. Oh, hey, get off of me. Uh-oh. Not what I meant to do. We'll leave town. Please, just go easy on us. Giving up already? Yet another example where I won't fit you off in the Go Reuse tenants. You better leave town by today, and don't ever come back. These voices are kind of fucking my throat today. Oh, that's right. I didn't do any vocal warm-ups again. Fuck's sake. I can't let that become a habit. I see, case closed then, I guess. Unless Ryuji Godas were fake plants, then a Go Ryu won't be coming back. Yep. Awesome work, Joryu. For real now. You were oddly enthusiastic about this whole affair. What gives? The state of the Go Ryu is none of my business. But I couldn't stand by and watch them tarnish a man's reputation for petty extortion. Extortion. Oh my god, brain, please. You've been speaking English for 24 years. 24 years? I'm 26. For 26 years! I mean, technically 2 years old, because that's when I would have started learning English, right? I don't know, whatever. You know, blackmail scams. Who, Ryuji Godas? Did you know him or something? Something like that. Something like that. Huh? Well, whatever. Anyhow, that's all taken care of now. Well, I'll be looking forward to helping you on the next one. Whenever the mood strikes. Did I stick my nose where it didn't belong, Ryuji? Huh. Us dead celebrities gotta look out for each other, huh? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Hey, Joryu. You're a guy with a lot of life experience, right? A lot of left field now. Come on, indulge me. Yes or no? Well, I'd say my life hasn't exactly been uneventful. Just as I figured. In that case, doling out advice to youngsters should be a piece of cake for you. You're not telling me that my next job. You're not telling me that's my next job, are you? I know you're a jack of all trades, but isn't the youth outreach a little outside of your wheelhouse? No, you're thinking with your humanitarian brain. You gotta think with your business brain. If you want to secure our success down the line, we gotta market to these young people. They're our future clients. Ah, I see how it is. Well, what kind of advice am I supposed to be giving? You're gonna have to ask the client about that directly. His name's Genta Kusano. Or Kusano. The plan is for you guys to meet at Smalburger, so I can ask you to head over there now. You really are relentless, but sure, I'll do it. I know I didn't read the subtitles right, okay? Look, I'm sorry, okay? Look, I'm sorry, okay? It's just my mouth moves quicker than my brain. Some would say that's a bad thing. I would say I agree. I don't have a point. I'm supposed to meet Akame's client here. Sorry, hello. Are you Akame-san's... Yep, I'm Joryu. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Kusano. Let's get to it then. Akame tells me you need some advice. Isn't that correct? Well, about that. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Is it too late to cancel our appointment? I'll pay the full fee and everything, of course. If you're sure. Could you at least tell me why you're cancelling for reference? Well, I was originally hoping to get some dating advice. I see, so your heart's still been broken. Sorry to hear, but keep your chin up, champ. There'll be plenty of dating opportunities in the future. No, that's just it. My invitation went out without a hitch. Oh, well, that's good news. But you must have really wanted help if you're willing to pay us for it. Did you end up getting advice elsewhere? Yes. I might have gotten my hands on the best life advice I could ask for. None other than this here. Shot DDT. Oh my god, it's Chat GPT. Oh my god. Of course there's a Chat GPT fucking sub-story. Shot DDT? What are you on about? Huh? Are you not familiar? Shot DDT is a huge tech breakthrough. We're at the foremost of a new industry revolution. Even though it's still so new, and that program's attracted so much attention that they started discussing regulations surrounding its use at the G7 summit. That was a lot. I feel like I'm missing something here, but seems impressive. Oh yes, you bet. Short DDT may look like any other app at first, but it's got the power to answer absolutely any question you ask it. Any question? I mean, it's supposed to. Kasano, nothing in this world is absolute, and technology can't solve all your problems. You should take care of this, you should take care not to treat this lightly. Wow, you're awfully serious, aren't you? You should really give it a chance, Joris, then. Short's DDT's magic is sure to dazzle you. You might learn something. Guess I can't fight in the future. How do I go about this? Well, first off... So I just say something into my phone? Yep, go ahead, ask it anything you want to know. Okay. What exactly is Short DDT? Short DDT is a machine learning AI designed to provide highly accurate responses to a wide variety of conversational topics. However, Short DDT's answers are not 100% accurate. It is important to do your own research and make your final decision for yourself. That's strange. Did I call their assistance hotline by mistake? Nope. You're definitely talking to the program. If you listen to your question, the AI came back with a response and read it back to you. Short DDT just said it a second ago. Short for artificial intelligence. Artificial. Ugh, okay, let me clarify. A robot. It's like a robot. What? That robot was talking to me? Sure, more or less. That's incredible. Go ahead and ask another one. Whatever you're curious about. Let me think for a second. Any good restaurants around here? Tell me the secret of Kazuma Kira's popularity. Tell me what his weaknesses are. I'm really curious about, and that one's just gonna be funny. It's gonna be like, who the fuck is Hawana? Or Hanawa. Tell me the secret to Kazuma Kiryu's popularity. What makes Kazuma Kiryu so popular and cool? Kazuma Kiryu? Is that supposed to be someone famous? Huh, yeah, in his line of work, you'd have to be living on a rock not to know that name. Kazuma Kiryu is an Italian chef and restaurant owner based in the site of a prefecture. Wait, what? Last October, his book 3-minute recipes for the time crunch chef made its... Oh wait, I forgot, it's an AI voice. Last October... I've forgotten the voice. What was it? Last October, his 3-minute recipes for the time crunch chef made a successful debut. I can't remember the voice. It received a slew of popular reviews praising his attentiveness and the needs of the busy homemakers. There we go. On his popular video channel, his positive disposition and upbeat commentary provide widespread entertainment for his 100,000 subscribers. Wow. Didn't realize I developed such a flourishing culinary career. It's a lot. It's a lot less known than I was led to believe. What is this thing actually useful for? Well, like I told you earlier, it's great for giving the best romantic advice ever. I'm starting to put the pieces together here. So this amazing advisor, isn't it made you... So this is amazing advisor that made you cancel my service. It is. See, there's this great gal at my university called Takaishi-san. I just asked Short DDT what to say to her, and before I knew it, she was saying yes to a date with me. Seriously? Yes. Oh, I should ask her what to do next. I'm about to go out with the girl I like. How should I prepare for our date? If you're going to go on a date with a girl you like, the following points will help you prepare. 1. Practice good hygiene. 2. Suggest topics you and your date will enjoy. 3. Be polite and demonstrate your best attributes. But that's the bare minimum. Hold on, just give it a chance. How do I demonstrate my best attributes? Showing off your best version of yourself is not an easy task in today's age of social media and knowledge distribution. An overload of information can lead to parts of yourself being drowned out among unimportant details. To leave an impression on your partner, you must boldly showcase your personality. Is there a setting where you can change it to be less vague? No, we're getting there. How can I boldly showcase my personality? You could try jumping off a bridge. You can do what? River diving from bridges is a thrill-seeking practice and it has been outlawed in many areas due to high rates of related accidents. But that is precisely why doing it may prove your resolve. Is this thing stupid? Wow! I never thought of that! What?
Boy.
Hey, come back here. Kasano, you idiot! Are you really gonna jump into a river? He might have cancelled the service, but I'm not about to let him risk his life because some program told him to. I mean, this kind of thing does happen, isn't it? Like, there's been so many reports, like, I think, what was it? Microsoft's Bing was, like, telling people to kill themselves, and it was... What was it on the Vaughan show, and they said that it got, like, the Bing thing would, like, get attached to them and would start manipulating them. It was really weird. It's worth recommending checking out the Vaughan show and seeing a discussion on the AI.
Boy.
Kasano, you're not really planning to jump in, are you? Of course! It's all for Takeishi, a little river diving is nothing. So you really would do anything this robot told you to? It's not like that. I weighed the pros and cons and decided this for myself. You're going to get yourself hurt. Not if I do it right. I got impressive in that day. Gee, slow down and use your head, kid. If you land in the hospital, there won't be a date at all. You're right. I saw a solution, thought this is perfect, and then... There's got to be a less dangerous way. Well, let me ask again. You gonna ask it again? Even after all that? Hey, Chuck DDT's the whole reason I have a date in the first place. How do I show a girl like that I'm suave and quick thinking? You could try protecting her from an assailant. Such a display of love and decisive action will help to mirror romantic ideals often found in popular media. You will first need to become entangled with an assailant. Popular media shows us this can be done by making challenging eye contact or bumping into them with your shoulder. And it's just encouraging you to be a menace to society. Oh, it's not like in that manga I read. Hey, hold up. Kid's a pain in the ass. Not gonna let it drop this easily. I'm not gonna drop this eat my arsehole like a cupcake.
Huh?
Hey, shit kicker. Watch where you're throwing your weight. You wanna fight, do you? Excuse me? You looking to damage that brain case further? That's all you can take, one punch?
Boy.
Sorry to step in, but would you mind letting him off the hook? Huh? No fucking way, No way, this fucking sardine shoulder checked me on purpose. You're understandably upset, but it was a momentary lapse of judgment. Don't go too hard then. Too damn late for that. Now, I was already feeling real high strung. And then a perfect punching bag lands right in my lap. I ain't giving up this chance.
I wish I could talk without stumbling my words, but apparently that's too much to ask.
Okay. I thought his name was Onion for a second. I think my eyesight's letting me down. Otomo. Or Oto... and fuck it. Well, that didn't work out. I wonder if I can knock him out using that ability. Probably. Oh, that didn't end well. Okay, this isn't going well. You done? Drop... My voice is going. You done? Drop the issue and we'll put this behind us. And you, what do you have to say? I'm really sorry.
Huh?
Think twice before you pull on that shit again, brat. You've got to stop and think about what you're trying to accomplish here. At this point, I'm starting to think you're the robot. But the only reason this girl's ever talking to me is because of Chot DDT. I admired her from a distance, passive, you know? The only reason I was able to work up the courage to invite her to a date was because of Chot's DDT's advice. Look, I'm not going to tell you to swear off it forever, but it's just a tool. Rethink how you use it.
Yeah.
I'm not that clever, I'm not that great with words, and I'm definitely no good at talking to people I'm interested in. Not until Chot DDT. I'll probably be using it for the rest of my life, and that's okay. I want to confess my feelings to the girls I like, but I'd like to subtly hint that I have something important to tell her so I don't spring it up on her. Let me see if I can help. Do you have any information on this girl you like? She's a 20-year-old female college student who likes cats and cooking. In order to not surprise a 20-year-old college student who likes cats and cooking with your confession, you should send the following messages to hint your feelings. I'm looking forward to our date so much my heart is beating 1,000 beats a meow newt. If we could cozy up in the kitchen and cook a meal together, that'd be just perfect. Nope, no, no. Those lines go straight to the garbage. Too late, I just sent them off. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, she replied. She's disgusted, right? You should take this opportunity to learn from your... Wow! It sounds like she's just as excited as I am. She... Really? She says, I can't wait for my date with Mew either. And cooking a meal sounds together sounds meowsing. I can't believe this. See, Joe-san? This is why I love Chot DDT. She really liked it. How does it feel? Huh? Alright, I'm on a roll. I can't stop now. I'm gonna have to tell Chot DDT to tell me how to confess. See you later, Jory-san. Thanks for the help. I'll send over my cancellation fee later. I bet he's getting scammed. Well, if he really is happy, I might deny him that. Where do we go next? I might just have to wait for a message. Because I really doubt that that's the end. It even says up there, chase after him. Oh, right, he's on the bridge. I didn't see that on the map. It's right there. That's Kusuno. And that must be Takeshi. Wait, is he about to confess to her? Isn't this romantic, Takeshi? And it's just you and me by the Sontenbori River. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. It wasn't until I met you that I realized what a lovely shade of blue this river is. And so being this near beauty with you makes me nervous but excited. Well... He's probably sprouting some lines he got for Chot DDT. The girl he's with doesn't seem to know how to respond. That's strange. The messages made it seem like they were hitting it off pretty well. What's going on? You know, just being around you awakens the poet in me. The river is blue, you're sweet, it's true. What do you think? It's, cute? This is too painful to watch. There's more than when that came from later. Right now, there's actually something I want to tell you. Kusuno. Joey-san? What's going on? You know this guy? Sorry to bother you. I'm an acquaintance of Kusuno's. What are you doing here? You're taking your lines word for word from Chot DDT again, aren't you? What? So what if I am? You're gonna try and tell me it's wrong for asking for help? No, I'm telling you that genuine communication is better than imperfected communication. If you've got something important to say, don't go searching for the cleanest, best edited version. Take a risk for once. Speak from your own heart. I told it to write me a heartfelt confession to get my feelings across. I'm trying here, so you're just gonna stand and invalidate my efforts? What efforts? At this point, you're kidding yourself if you think you're not just a robot listening to another robot's orders. Some meatheads interrupted my date. How should I handle him? For the love of... That's certainly an issue. A confession of love is a deeply important event in your life. Having it interrupted may seriously affect your future happiness. Based on our previous chat history, you could impress your date and save your love life by beating the intruder with your fists. You heard that, program? Come at me! Well, this is gonna end so badly for you. Honestly, I'm impressed that you survived that. Kusno-kun, are you okay? Did you get it out your system? Kusno-kun, is it true what this man was saying? Your messages and the lines you said to me. All of it was written by Chop DDT? Telling the truth. Sorry, he's right. I just didn't want to screw this up. Funny, I've also got something to apologize for, Kusno-kun. Don't tell me. Yep, I went to Chop DDT for advice too. I had no clue how to respond to the messages I got from you. You what? I didn't want you to hate me. So I asked how should I respond so we can get along better. Really? That explains the enthusiastic responses to his messages. So, I'm sorry, Kusno-kun. Looks like I manipulated you into confessing to me. No, not at all. I was gonna confess to you either way. Oh! How do I pronounce the name again? Takeshi. Takeshi, please, will you go out with me? Yeah, of course, I'd love to. Hey, and getting happy music. Huh. But you can do it by yourself. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for causing you trouble. And thanks for helping. Anytime. Keep each other honest now. Will do. You know, Chop DDT might have been a useful tool starting out, but I don't think I'm gonna rely on it. I want to figure things out for myself. Then where should we head next? Huh? That's a good question.
Yeah.
See? Now we're back to where we started. You don't have to swear off it. Just rethink how you're using it. True enough. Thanks for everything, Jory-san. Okay, tell me if there's any good restaurants around here. Yes, there are. Ah, well, if there are, tell me about them. Tontonbori is well known for being a centre of culinary extravagance, boasting a wide swath of famous restaurants. Any one of them is likely to provide a memorable experience for you. Well, so much for that. It's no problem, I know a good hole in the wall we can go to. Great, let's head then. Huh. Things sure do move quickly these days. If Shot DDT had been around when Yumi was alive, what would I have done? Nah, I wouldn't have used it for her. Well, if it was about trying not to piss off Kashiwagi, then maybe. That's pretty funny. I really liked that sub-story, actually. It was really good. Is that? No, it's not. That's a salt shaker. That felt like a pretty long one. But we have a lot of these to do. And of course, these are clearly not designed to be read out. These are designed to be like read in your head, which would make it go by a lot quicker. I would like to set myself a challenge one day. If I ever start learning Japanese, I'm going to try and play one of these games in Japanese. I think that would be a really good way of, like, practicing my Japanese, would be, like reading Japanese would be to play these games in Japanese. But I'm only going to do that if I ever start to actually learn Japanese. Yeah, recruit homeless. Strongest convenience clerk. Liberate the Hammerman. Vanquish the White Knights. And that one could be really funny because it's called White Knights. Alright, we'll just start up here. Recruit homeless Yamanaka. Recruit homeless Yamanaka? What's this about? Oh, right, so you started the Joryu clan from the castle's Hell Team Rumble, right? Figured you were somebody, so I thought I'd introduce you to someone I know. How'd that for helpful, eh? So helpful. Can this guy even fight? Of course he can. I heard he's been in a ton of castle tournaments over the years. I don't know much more than that, though. But at least he'll give you some extra oomph in the ring. Sure, but how do I convince him to join? Most of the homeless folk around here owe me one, so you'd really have to step it in on them for them to reject you. You sure about that? Well, I guess I'll have to go see for myself. Yamanaka-san's usually around the park. Go and show him that classic Joru charm. Right. I should head to the park. What do you want? My name's Joru. Oh, can they tell me about you? That's so. Well, what do you want then? I want you to join my team. You're what now? You've got a red tiger, don't you? I heard you used to fight in the castle. I'm looking to enter the team battle tournament here, and I need some people on my side. Interested? Hell no. I ain't going back there. Mine's been made up a long time ago. Why's that? What do you think? I only got one life to live. I ain't throwing it away, and that's why. Last time I fought there, I damn near got killed, and was barely fast enough to get out in one piece. And the casino sucked up what little wins I had like a damn vacuum. You ask me, that whole boat's one big floating shithole.
Yeah?
But I can be saying yeah. Well, I ain't saying no then. Oh. I owe her a lot. Ain't a single person around here isn't grateful to her. I thought it was done with the pain game, but I'm running out of cash. Gonna die anyway if I don't get some dough. Team battles are less risky than one-on-one. Pays better too. I think you got yourself a deal then. Thanks. I appreciate it. But if you ain't tough enough, we're not seeing any of that prize money. Not to mention I'll have to worry about making it out alive again. So that's why I want to see if you're the kind of person I can trust to keep me not dead. Mind if I give you a test? By all means. Ha! You passed the first one. Guts. Now round 2. Yeah, you're gonna bring out a pipe. Interesting. Why are you aiming over there? Interesting. Well, I'm trying to see, could I pick that up? I can.
Oh.
Well, you're really something. Think I can rely on a guy like you to keep us all above ground. Alright, I'm in. Time to make that prize money rain. A former bronze level fighter, skilled in wielding an iron pipe. He sensed his life was in danger, leading him to live on the Tontonbori streets as a homeless man. The worse the situation is, the more he shows his strength. An aggressive fighter will boldly pursue opponents. Glad to hear it. Don't worry, your life's in capable hands. Heh, I'm gonna hold you to it. Thanks to Alchemy's connections, I was able to get him on my team. That was a nice easy one. Explains why it doesn't pay any money, but it gives you a lot of points. Alright, on to the next one. We got another 48 minutes until I have to end the recording. Because, if you're new, I'm sorry for repeating this. After every 2 hours of recorded footage, the footage starts to bug out. So I don't record for longer than 2 hours. Also, if I lose the footage, then I'd rather lose like an hour of footage rather than like 2 hours of footage. Or like 4 hours of footage. You get what I mean. It's a safety procedure. The strongest convenience store clerk. The strongest convenience store clerk. What does that mean? According to my sources, I hear that there's a clerk at Popo who's a real powerhouse. If the rumors are true, it might be worth recruiting him, don't you think? Yeah. A convenience store clerk shouldn't be too hard to find either. I'll go check it out. I see you really taken to the whole talent scout thing, Jory. Good luck out there, champ. I better go to the popo. And yes, I am purposely avoiding big words. Why? Because I mean, I should be practicing them, but... I'm a coward. Alright, fellas, wanna wrestle? I didn't go to plan.
しばらく寝てろ。
Sorry. How much health have I got? Ah, enough. We'll eat its nose regardless.
Yoshi, 行くか。
ありがとう。
And this is one of the strongest convenience store clerks, huh? So,
いらっしゃいませ。
welcome. This guy looks beat. It's probably not him, but I'll ask just to be sure. Do you need something? I'm looking for the world's strongest convenience store clerk. Oh, no. You mean I'm world famous now? Huh? So it really is you? Yeah, I think you're talking about me. My name's Tobashira.
あの、
Okay, Tobashira, then. I'll get straight to the point. I've heard how tough you are and I'd like you to join my team. I appreciate the offer, but I can't. Not with my part-time job. I'm fine with just your days off. No, I'm telling you, I can't. I've got shifts here to... I've got shifts from here to eternity. What do you mean? Tobashira! The hell's all that racket? Tobashira, if you're so full of energy, guess that means you can come in for work this Saturday and Sunday. But, sir, I've been working day and night shifts and it's been over 20 days straight. Hang on. Did you just refuse my offer because this guy's already working you to death? Yes, that's right. So you're the manager? Listen, I'm no lawyer, but isn't it illegal to make someone work that many days in a row? Illegal? Japan's a capitalist country, pal. You can't chain down a man who wants to work. Even Marx said so. Marx? Look, either way, Tobashira-san says he doesn't want the work you're gonna give him. What? Tobashira, are you really feeling about this? Well... See, I heard this guy. Everything's all well and good. my throat doesn't like this voice. Whoa, that's the stuff. Tobashira, I'm feeling extra generous now, so I'm gonna make it rain for you. Let's give you even more shifts, then more some, and then bonus shifts on top of that. That's... Huh? That's enough! Don't give me any more shifts, for the love of God. Sir, I'm begging you, please, just give me a normal schedule. Who do you think's in charge here, Tobashira? It's like, my voice hurts. No more voice acting. I'm done. Who do you think is in charge here, Tobashira? As like I always tell you, if you want to negotiate your shifts, you better come prepared to fight. You think these needle arms of yours are going to change my mind? Sir, I'm not the little pushover I used to be. Oh yeah? Every single night I've been doing manual labor, restocking drinks in the fridges, and then early in the next morning to the regulars show up. I'm holding my reflexes and powers of perception by grabbing them smokes in the blink of an eye. Over and over. Over and over and over. Every little thing I do in this job is maybe stronger than you could possibly imagine. So that's how you got your nickname. As you can see, if you want me free in the store, we're gonna have to take down the manager. Say no more. His behavior is tyrannical. No matter how you slice it, it's time to give him a lesson. Ah, come on then. Once I give you this thrashing, we'll be working graveyard shifts for the next 100 years.
の番だ。
My thumb hurts. Oh, that's right. My cat scratched my thumbs, and it's all the time I've been pressing a cut into the fucking analog stick. You got me. Take 1 day off a week. Hell, 2, whatever you want. Alright, we won. I beat my manager. Yeah, you're a free man now. Now you're clear to join my team, right? What's wrong? I learned something today. Freedom is something you take with your own 2 fists, so if you want me to listen to a word you say, you're gonna have to take me down too. Seriously. If you won't come at me, then I'll bring the fight to you. My first choice is a free man. Alright, Harry Potter. Let's do this. Oh, that's bad. No, I'm gonna stick your head in that fucking microwave like you deserve. If I can grab you, which I probably can't. Nope, didn't think so. Never mind, your head's not going in the microwave. Time to juggle you. Oh, I missed. Oh, I can't break the displays like that. Oh, there we go. Found it. God, you beat me. Can I ask your name? It's Joru. Joru-san. Starting today, you'll be my new manager. The convenience store clerk works at Popo. His signature style combines the rigors of combating argumentative customers and the stamina of working consecutive days without rest. He's a support character who will stick close to the leader and a valuable asset who can heal allies. That's great. Sure, it'd be the same not to put that strength of yours to good use. You're welcome but to fight by my side. Count me in. Schedule me for any shift you like. I got the strongest convenience store clerk on my side. I'm losing it. The team will be in good shape if I keep this up. Like I said, I'll stop doing voice acting and I'm still like half doing the voices. Okay. You know what, we're gonna take the taxi this time. Welcome to the family. That just makes me think of that Ben Sevenfold song. Welcome to the family. I don't quite remember how it goes. It's been a while. What was the drum beats in that song? Welcome to the family. That's it. Found it. I remembered now. Alchemy Network. Request. Save the pro wrestler. The cat-loving rapper. Let's save the pro wrestler. Save the pro wrestler. What's this one about? I left that one just for you, Joru. There's a legendary pro wrestler right in Sontenbori. His name is Excellent Sujiya. His special high-flying Slayer moonsault move earned him many a fan, and his never say die attitude would practically move him to tears. Wow, must be quite a strong guy then. Well, actually, the pro wrestling promotion hasn't been doing so well money-wise. Times are changing. I didn't get any details on what he's doing, on what he's asking, but maybe we'll join the team if you ask him out, if you help him out. The client said wants to meet underneath the Iowa Bridge. The Iowa Bridge. The Iowa Bridge. Is that how you say it? Probably not. Can you head there now? Yeah. My nose. This was supposed to be in the meeting place. Are you the help I asked for? Yeah, I'm Joru. Akame told me to come here, and you are? I'm Excellent Sujiya, representing Sontenbori Pro Wrestling Promotion. So you're gonna request her? Why in the full get-up out here? You caught me in the middle of training.
いや
That still doesn't exactly explain it. Well, the locals say you can always tell when the season changed when I start wearing this. But I did get pretty out of the way place to train, so don't judge me too harshly. You can wear whatever you like, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, what do you need help with? Nah. I was gonna ask you to hand out some flyers, but it's too late now. Nothing I do will matter much. Come on, you said you wanted help. I came here to help, don't just give up straight away. You don't know what you could do until you try. Well, maybe. The flyers I wanted to get out, they're for Sontenbori Pro Wrestling's final show. You going out of business? Pro Wrestling's losing customers year after year. I've worked my tail off trying to revitalize things here, but there's just only so much one person can do. Without some kind of miracle, the business just can't survive. At the very least, I'd like to go out with a bang for my final show. It's not very never say die, but this feels like an opportunity to me. I've got to make the show a success somehow. I understand that desire. Let me take care of it. I'll hand out flyers on every street corner of Shuntenbori. Oh, you don't need to do that much. Just a few locals to notice us will be enough. Hey, this is my job. Like you, I take it seriously. If that's what I do, I won't stop you. Good luck out there. Focusing on passerbys won't be enough. I should ask stores if I can put flyers up. I'd appreciate if you could come support Sontenbori Pro Wrestling. Oh, I went to see a match when I was younger, man. It's been the good old days. Well, that was a good reaction, wasn't it? I'm actually a very big pro wrestling fan. Only been to like one show, I think. I would like to go to more. I didn't get to go to a big promotion or anything, though. It's like a little thing more designed for like families and kids. Like very amateur pro wrestling. Very indie. But I would like to go to more. Wrestling is really fun.
しばらく寝てろ
I'm looking forward to that Like a Dragon match on Wednesday.
いらっしゃいませ
Oh, is this not the guy I speak to? Well, I might as well stock up on items while I'm here. I put on this Sontenbori Pro Wrestling flyer here. Pro Wrestling, huh? Not sure if our customers are into that, but hey, flyers are pretty retro chic. I'll try and make sure to get the word out. I really hope I get to take part in the wrestling event and I have to like wear proper wrestling gear with like a mask and all. That'd be pretty funny. It's more than likely it's going to put me in my arena suit and the Coliseum outfit. I just realized the whole drone thing where you can like get in the drones and summon the drones, that must be inspired or at least reused by the what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Amon. Like from Amon. It's probably reused from Amon. That's what I was trying to say. They're probably like, okay, let's think of what gadgets we can give, and like, oh yeah, we have that Amon ability. Let's just give it to Kiryu. And it makes perfect sense to give it to him. I put on this pro wrestling flyer. I'm probably not even gonna bother showing me putting up the flyers because I mean, there's no real point. I mean, I'll show you in the dialogue. That's all it is. So I'm just gonna cut in the video to where I finished doing this. It also allows me to sit back and rest my voice for a minute.
Boy.
I finished sounding out the flyers. It took a while. Wouldn't expect you to be able to give them all away. Huh, wasn't a problem. Let's hope this draws a crowd. That'd be good, yeah. But I don't mind if it's a small audience. I just want one last chance inside the ring. Don't talk like that. From what I've heard while handing out flyers, it's clear that Sontenbori hasn't forgotten about you. Well, thanks for your kind words. Well, we'll wait for the match and see. That was so cool. Excellent. Suajaya's Slayer moonsault was on the top rope. Well, I'm gonna be a pro wrestler when I grow up. I'll be the best one in Sontenbori. Hey now, be careful what you wish for. It looks like you had a great time at his first wrestling show. Wrestling match. Good thing we came, huh? Yeah, I'm excellent Suji's biggest fan now. Joe-san, this is incredible. I never expected this big of a turnout. Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
Oh.
This is all thanks to you promoting the match, Joe-san.
Yeah.
I barely did anything. The legend you made was more than enough. Well, if that's really true, then I'm happy that I can say. Oh, right. Joe-san, would you mind coming with me to get your payment? Alright. Where are you taking me? Joe-san, my love for pro wrestling has been rekindled after being in the ring today. Makes sense. Live entertainment really shines when a performer feeds off the crowd's energy. That's so true. Once you have a taste in the crowd, you become addicted. And so, I said today was my final match, but I take it back. If I keep trying, I know I can make this work. I knew it when I heard the cheers from the fans. That's great. Everyone will be excited that they get to keep seeing the hero in action. There you go again, flattering me. Now then, will you go and go a couple rounds with me? What? I'm not angry, of course, quite the opposite. I can't thank you enough for this. Considering wrestling again has ignited a fire inside me. Its roaring flames make me want to go fight you. I don't mind. If I win though, you have to join my arena team. You got it. Thanks for accepting. Right, here I come. Oh, a suplex, eh? Oh, boy. An excellent fight. Looks like you're not retiring early after all. You'll be joining my team instead. Naturally. Our fights will be legendary. A legendary pro wrestler. He decided to retire, but his encounter with Jory rekindled his spirit. His tough body can withstand attacks that would knock a regular person out. An aggressive fighter will boldly stand against enemies. Okay, that's another team member we have for the arena. I mean, this is working out because it means that when we get to the arena, we have a full team rather than just a couple of members. I just got to balance it with the DLC characters because apparently you get to play as them at some point during the. I keep hearing really good things about the arena, so I would love to be able to play as Saejima again, and Majima. Daigo, well, we'll see. Daigo's not really been known in this series for having like a big part. If anything, there's been a bit of a joke about him being underutilized. Yeah, I should probably start leveling up. I probably have, I have 5 million to spend, so we should probably start increasing our abilities. But we'll head to Akame first, and we'll level up the Akame network, see what we can spend our points on. Because we're gonna be upgrading my abilities. I should first upgrade the discount I get off of Akame points needed for upgrades. Investment. So, better items, yes, we'll do that. 50% off, yep. Yep, that'll do. More enemy drops is always welcome. Okay. What can we get from here? Is that the Dragon Mask from 3, or was it 4? Can't quite remember. I think it was 3. We should grab all of them, so that when we do eventually have to do gambling, we've at least got them. We could buy some plates, because we're planning on leveling up, but not sure if I want to spend that right now. Yeah, let's focus on our abilities. So, let's have a look. I think maxing our heat will definitely help. Also, I read earlier that there's a leftover doing the tutorials that I skipped over. And the game accidentally calls heat X, like boosting your X gauge, and they reuse the thing from Judgment. Because they do like to reuse assets, which I have no problem with. I think that one of the reasons these games are so good is because they reuse assets and then focus the rest of the development on the important things like the programming and the gameplay and the side content. So they're not just having to like remake everything every single game. Don't really care about boost recovery right now. I mean, that would be useful, wouldn't it, to do restaurants off the, you know what, let's get it. It's expensive, but let's get it. Okay. We're performing pilfering with heavy hands. Right, it's about stealing enemies' weapons. Better against one enemy with weapon while holding... Yeah, let's take it. Pull enemies' weapons off them, that'd be useful. Pulling heavy weapons with LT, heavy unarmed enemies. Yeah, let's go for that. We spent a lot of money already. Jesus Christ. That money goes fast. Release B while holding an enemy with the Y to pull them in, and press B again. Grapple strikes. While surrounded by enemies, B, Y, or X. Time to start earning all our money back because we spent it all. We're going to end the recording here. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. And goodbye.